Good morning everyone. Okay, I'm going to show you how I organise myself for my exams. I've got this year planner. Yes, it's 2017 here. It'll be 2020 where you are now, which is a bit weird to think. And so I found it difficult to keep track of everything, right? There was stuff everywhere. I'm going to show you exactly what I've done. I went and bought this. It's a year planner and you've got on here 1 month to see, so you can look at this. Like I do like diaries that have got like loads of pages. I'll show you my normal diary. Hang on a minute. Bear with me. Sorry, I know this is going to be quite a messy video, but it's important that I show you. So normally I have these diaries, and what I do on here is I write any notes. Here I put write up. W up means write up. L up means look up. So phagocytosis, I didn't know what that meant. So this is my usual diary for my notes. Let me put that to one side for a minute. So I wanted to open a page and see exactly what I've got to do and when I've got to do it. Okay, so this month we're just coming to the end of. Today's the 30th. So I got this in actually a day late, but I did have extenuating circumstances on that, which means it can go in up to 10 days late. Hang on, I've got to let this chappie into my office. Come on, you. Haven't got that little noise. So there's my dog. He doesn't distract me whatsoever. Okay, so what I've done here, I've written everything on there. I write on when it's due, because that's the other thing, timings, like they put different timings on. And I tick, actually I should write here cancelled and cancelled, because these were on our timetable, but they cancelled them, which I think is really bad. So when I've done it, I've ticked. Okay, so today's the 30th. I'm going to turn the page, and then here I've got my exams that are coming up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, any little details on there, and then there's a notes section, so I'm going to write over here. So for metabolism and disease, we need to revise urea cycle and regulation of gluconeogenesis. Don't even quite know what that means yet. So that's one thing. And on the other side, so it didn't get complicated, well not the other side, on another book, but I tagged these in together. I've written this down. So subject headers, okay, so this is one subject, metabolism disease, another subject, human nutrition, research and professional skills. So on these, please don't judge me by my marks, I've hardly been there this year. If you followed this, you'll know. So I've written on here what days we've got to do what, and I did this through our online portal. So for metabolism and disease, which is by far my worst subject, March the 23rd we took a phase test, okay? It was 25% of the final mark, and I've highlighted it in pink because we've done it. Oh, hang on, let me get my lid off my pink highlighter. Sorry, need another hand. And we've also done this one, the practical, so I'm going to highlight that as well now, so I know I've done that. So I've got a couple of weeks before we've got the final exam. When I've done that, probably won't bother highlighting that, I could do. Now I'm waiting for results of these. When I get them, this is a bit that's really complicated on how to work it out for yourselves. Hang on, let me just see if there's anything else there that I haven't. Here, this is another one that I've done, 25%, my practical submission that went in yesterday. All these like notes and things are all for my own like reasons, if you understand me. So okay, so all that's left that's not highlighted is my exams on here, which is how it's supposed to be. The difficult bit comes when you're trying to figure out what you need to do to get to pass your last and final exam, because in this one, for example, let's take human nutrition. Human nutrition, 50% of our final mark is made up of the exam, okay? We did a presentation which made up 25%, and we've got this lab report which also made up 25%, okay? So a way to work them out, and some institutions are different to others. Some will separate it into, you've got to pass the exam and then you've got to pass the coursework. I've just put my calculator away, but I'm going to show you again. No, not show you again, get it out again to show you. And it's not a scientific one, this is the one I use at my desk. So to figure out 25% of the final mark, I got 68% on this presentation, okay? I like the way that I've chosen one that was a good mark. So I'll go 68 times 25%. So 25 divided by 100. So that gives me 17% overall. Okay, so to pass at 40%, so if I do minus 40, and that's going to give me a minus figure, I need to get 23% between this 25% and this. If I don't get 23% on those, I need shooting. It doesn't mean I've got to get 23% in the exam. It means I need an overall of 23%. So if this makes sense, so this was a good mark. This was 68%, and it made up 17% of the overall mark, if that makes sense. Let me do another thing for you with this one. So if my exam, say if I got 40% in my final exam, which is the pass mark, I go 40 times 50, basically by 100, which is percent. So that gives me 20%. So I get 20% on that. I've already got 17, so that's 37%. So this was really good. I reckon I'll be all right on there. Let's say I've got 70% in this one. Okay, so 70 times 25 divided by 100 equals, so say this one was 17.5, this one's already 17, so if we go plus 17, and then the other one, was it 20? I think that came out at 20%. At 20 gives me an overall 54.5% overall for that module, which is a reasonable pass. I wouldn't be too disappointed with that this year. Ordinarily I would, because I like to aim high. So I hope that makes some sense to you. So just write everything on a thing so you can literally look at it and go, oh yeah. So now what I do is I fold these books together like this. Because I have my homework, do you like that? And then this is my kind of planner organiser type of thing. Okay, I'm sorry if you've got motion sickness on this, but it's important. I wanted to kind of help you. The other thing, Harvard is a referencing style we have to use, and I've made that easy for myself so I can just glance at it. But I use Mendeley now, and Mendeley is absolutely brilliant. So there you go, and I'm going to put that away now because I know that what I need to do is revise. Good luck to me and good luck to you.